Alright, hello guys. Welcome to General Chats. This is just a general chat show where we just talk things. Maybe we'll talk some TV, some film, or some comic books. Or video games, there's always that. We're just generally talking, but seeing as how this is our first episode, I thought to maybe take things a little bit easier. So, in this episode, I want to review Westworld Season 3 so far. So, there's been 7 episodes, 1 episode remaining of the season. And as I was watching episode 307, entitled Past Porn, I was thinking, this is simultaneously both the best and the worst season the show has done. No. Season 1 was great. It was about setting up the show as it was. Season 2 was a little bit more of a puzzle piece, but overall very enjoyable. Did take to new places. Season 3, I like how they've streamlined. They basically almost streamlined the show. They basically got rid of half their main cast. Although strangely, some more and more of them seem to be sneaking back in. Anyway, basically streamlined the show and just made the storyline about. Just made it sort of like 3 central story. You've got Dolores, Maeve, and Bernard. They're essentially the 3 main characters. And yeah, this season had its good moments and had some of its mind-blowing reveals. You know, it was like the fact the pearls that Dolores took out of the park at the end of season 2 was the one just copies of herself. And I actually quite like that twist, even though some of the trailers did maybe tease that maybe Teddy was snuck out, but I don't think that would have happened. It's basically in this latest episode, Past Porn, which I had last night, is basically it mainly focused on Kayla, played by Aaron Paul, who's new to this season, but has still had quite some beefy character development, I'd say, because this episode was mostly about not only developing his character, but retconning some of his flashbacks. I think that was good, but as I say, this season has both been simultaneously its best and its worst, because while it has streamlined the show, while it has streamlined the narrative and characters, so there's less jumping about everywhere, it's kind of struggles under the weight of, like, it needs some more weight it kind of needs some more heft to it to bring it up. Don't forget to mention that in this latest episode, 2 characters from the past seasons just came back credited as main cast members just for 1 scene. Clementine and I forgot the name. Armistice's doppelganger from Shogun World. But yeah, they came back credited as series regulars, but only for 1 scene, so we don't know whether there's kind of unclear at this point whether or not they're going to have a bigger role in the finale or in the recently announced season 4. Also, what baffling was Hector and Lee's involvement in this season, because it was kind of like, because of Warworld, it was either like Hector would have to do a Warworld, but he's only been in 2 episodes, not credited as a regular, and they killed him off in episode 6. So I'm a little disappointed at that, because while it was nonetheless weird, Maeve and Hector's storylines, like romance storylines, was real, like a real character thing. And then Lee revealed like he's actually a bit of a simulation in that. He's a bit of code in that simulation that Maeve, World simulation Maeve was in. It was kind of disappointing considering he's credited as a main cast member when he's not really been a main cast member this season. Only been 2 episodes, but we still got the finale left. Hoping for another post-credit scene to tease season 4. But this season finale won't be an hour and a half, like won't be 90 minutes long like previous season finales, so I guess that's something a little down to be about. But honestly, just my general opinion, there are definitely places where Westworld has soared this season, and there are some places where it just crashed. Like, there were definitely, I feel like losing those 2 episodes, episodes 9 and 10, just kind of like both helped and hurt the show. So hopefully season 4 we're back up to 10 episodes, and it's just like, because kind of like season 1, season 1 was amazing because everyone was touting it as the new Game of Thrones, even though I guess it wasn't as good as Game of Thrones, but still pretty good. And season 2 was, I don't know, just part of a little puzzle to solve, kind of dragged it down because like, you're enjoying the whole western of it, and then it's just like you get to the end of season 2, that finale where it was revealed Dolores had killed Hale and replaced her. So it's just kind of like, you just gotta kind of go back now and rewatch season 2, just like going, oh, is this Hale? No, that's Dolores. Yeah, so I do really like season 3 because I love Westworld. Massive fan. I haven't watched the original movie. The William Man in Black storyline, I really did like it in episode 4 when he appeared in that scene where a bunch of different versions of him. Technically, like first time Ed Harris and Jimmy Simpson got to do a scene together. But yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, because season 3 has been both amazing and disappointing at the same time. So there is that. Okay. Maybe you think what we'll next talk about is the DC graphic novel Watchmen. As you can see, I'm nearly done reading this. I am on chapter 12. I'm on the last issue, chapter 12. But I do know how it ends because I have watched the movie, and I have to say, reading the comic book, maybe it would have been better to have been adapted into some kind of mini series to the movie, but it's just like, This is actually pretty good. So I do highly recommend it as a read, and people have taken my recommendation. This is a read before. Just kind of like, just like kind of comparing it to the movie, because the movie was my way into the Watchmen world. Because I do own the regular version, director's cut, and the ultimate cut of the Watchmen movie. So I get, and plus there was the HBO, well, technically mini series Watchmen, which started off strong, but kind of slid towards the middle and end. So it was just like, yeah, because I am a Watchmen fan, just like, kind of like on the fence about it, but yeah, excellent read right there. Anyway, well, I guess I'll use the last couple of minutes of this episode to talk about it, basically, like, what this thing is going to be going forward. So basically, it's going to be a general chat show. Like maybe review some stuff. Review some stuff, preview some stuff, right? And then, in some cases, actually, like, have an actual debate. Like I was thinking for episode 2, debate which is better, The Shining book or The Shining movie. As well as which Blade Runner is better, the 1982 film or the 2017 film, and I compare the quality of the classic Doctor Who and the new Doctor Who. Like, that, just some of the ideas they came about. But I do not yet know where this chat show will take me, or where it will go in terms of what I will discuss. But yeah, also, I think as a last order of business, I briefly want to talk about the final season of Blind Spot, because I absolutely love that show. I just want to get my prediction right down and out there and say that it's Kurt that dies in the building explosion, in the missile explosion in Iceland. I'm just gonna say that. That's just, and I'm really excited for the final season. Disappointed it's the final season though. But yeah, maybe I'll go over the points I brought up, like Westworld and Watchmen, Blind Spot, in a later episode, like in more depth. Well, the season finale of Westworld is next week, so I guess I'll record an episode then and give my review of the season as a whole, because these Westworld finales have always tend to be crazy, especially with the reveals and the action, so I'm hoping for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. There is no regular recording or uploading schedule for this show, so just keep an eye out on your subscriptions. Be sure to ring the notification bell and follow my Twitter for any potential updates, because that is where I tweet, because I'm very heavily active on Twitter, and that's where I tweet updates. For another episode, I may also want to give a review of the New 52 Detective Comics run. And so, that's a good idea, so look out for that. Anyway, I will thank you guys for watching, and I will see you whenever the next episode is.